So that's the real Queen heiress they mixed up at birth. She looks painfully basic. Miss Vivian makes her look like a joke.
Exactly. She doesn't even look like she belongs here. They should have left her in whatever hole she came from.
Exactly.
The eggs are my favorite. Always have been.
Then eat it up, Lucas.
Helen's cooking is always on point.
Lucas, try the fish. It's amazing too.
Mr. Lucas, Miss Vivian, Miss Rena is back.
Helen, take her to the kitchen and whip something up for her. We're not actually letting her sit with us, right?
Oh, yes, Mr. Lucas.
Don't come near me. Who knows what kind of backwoods germs are dragged in? What's wrong with you? Are you deaf or something? I said don't!
You don't want me here? Then nobody's eating. I used to be a war legend of the Arden dynasty. Feared. Unstoppable. And now, I woke up as the Queen's unwanted daughter. The one they beat down until she died. If there's any justice left in this world, let me live again. And let every monster who destroyed me pay. Her cry reached me across worlds. That's why I'm here. I'm back. And I won't fall again. Where's Vivian's room? Oh, second floor.
Lucas! Did you see that? She's totally out of control!
No manners at all. Why did Mom and Dad bring that country bumpkin back? Don't worry, no matter what, you're the only heiress in this family.
Rena, are you insane? You bumpkin! What the hell are you doing? That's my 18th birthday gift from my mom and dad! Don't touch it with your filthy hands!
18th. Birthday gift?
Rena, you hick! What are you trying to pull?
What else? I'm taking out the trash.
My tiara! Lucas!
Oops, I'm sorry. Guess my hand slipped.
Rena, just wait until Mom and Dad get home. I'll send you back to whatever hole you came from.
Before that happens, all of your stuff better be out of my room. Otherwise, they'll end up the same way.
Miss Rena, Mrs. Chin decorated this room specifically for Miss Vivian. If you keep this up, I'm afraid she won't be happy.
Not exactly. This room was decorated for the Queen's heiress. There's only one heiress in this family. And that's me. As for you, you're just a maid, so maybe you should watch your tone. If you're going to play dirty, don't blame me for heading back.
Vivian!
Mom! Oh, Mom! You're finally back. I missed you so much.
My sweet girl, I brought you something. Take a look. See if you like it.
Thanks, Mom. You always bring me gifts. Anything from you is perfect to me.
I'm sorry, Raina. I didn't know you were coming home today. I'll get you something next time.
Didn't know? You clearly don't give a damn about Raina. No need for next time. I'll take this one. Vivian's got a whole pile anyway. One less won't kill her, right?
You...
Pathetic.
This... Mom! Raina's been causing trouble since you walked in. She broke the table, trashed Vivian's room, and even smashed the 80th birthday gift you and Dad gave her. A hillbilly like her doesn't belong in this family.
Lucas! Mom, don't be mad. Raina just came back from the States. She's upset with me. I get it. It's fine if she really wants that badly. She can have it. I don't want you to upset over me if it really bothers you. I'd rather just leave. I'll be fine on my own.
Vivian, you're not going anywhere. This is your home. No one's kicking you out. The one who should be leaving is Raina, not you.
Exactly, Vivian. You're everything to me. I'd never let you leave.
Mom, Lucas, I guess I just don't belong here. Maybe in my next life, I could be born into this family. That way, I could stay by your side forever.
Vivian, wait! Raina, apologize to Vivian now. If she gets hurt because of you, we won't let you off.
Lucas, just let me go.
Hold up.
Raina, I'm the one running this house. Mess with me, and you'll end up begging me to stay.
You're letting me? Why would I need your permission? It was mine to begin with. And as for leaving... Sure.
You!
But everything the Quins gave you stays here. Chloe, too. Strip! What's wrong? Weren't you all fired up a minute ago?
That's enough. Raina, I get that you're angry. We'll make it up to you. But this has nothing to do with Vivian.
Mom!
Vivian, just stay here. No matter what, you will always be my daughter.
Raina, don't push it.
Losing their cool already? Cute. The show's just getting started.
Madame, look. Miss Raina smashed this to pieces. And the dining table downstairs, too. Just as I thought. She's just a crude thing from the sticks. No manners at all. Nothing about her comes close to Vivian. Vivian is gentle, polished, smart, and graceful. That's everything that Queen heiress should be. Raina, what's going on?
Mom's gonna tear her apart. Serves her right. Raina, if you really liked the tiara, I would have given it to you. You didn't have to destroy it like that. You know, Mom picked it out herself.
Playing innocent. Fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'd never seen anything that fancy before. I just couldn't help it. I picked it up to take a look. But Lucas and Vivian started yelling at me. I got scared and dropped it. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm so sorry.
You...
And that table? Look at me. I grew up sick and barely had anything to eat. That's marble. How could I possibly break that?
You...
She's lying! Mom, she's lying!
Helen, take her to the kitchen and whip something up for her. We're not actually letting her sit with us, right?
Don't come near me. Who knows what kind of backwood germs you dragged in? What's wrong with you? Are you dead for something?
No manners at all. Why did Mom and Dad bring that hick back?
You bumpkin! What are you doing? That's my 18th birthday gift from Mom and Dad. Don't touch it with your filthy hands.
Vivian, how could you talk like that?
Mom, I only said those things because she pushed me. If you don't believe me, check the cameras. Or ask Helen. Rena did all of it on purpose.
Yes, Mom. She's totally lying through her teeth. She really did all those things. Ask Helen if you don't believe us.
Lucas, you called me a bumpkin, remember? I didn't exactly grow up with full meals. How could I possibly break all that? Besides, Helen's known both of you for 20 years. Of course, she'll take your side. It's okay. If you say I did it, then I guess I did it. As for the cameras... Forget it. I've handled them.
Helen, pull up the footage.
Yes, Miss Quinn.
Stupid bumpkin. But she has no clue there are cameras. She's getting kicked out for sure. By 6, I had mastered the classics. By 7, I was studying strategies. By 8, I was outthinking grown scholars. By 10, I was riding into battles. So yeah, this new world feels strange, but learning it, that will take me about a minute.
Mrs. Quinn, the cameras are broken.
Lucas, how could you break such expensive things just to frame me?
You bumpkin. How dare you lie to my face?
That's enough. This ends now. You're the oldest. Don't treat Rena like that again.
Mom, that's not...
Vivian, you too. A lady should know how to behave.
So Rena gets chewed out for messing up. But those two mess up and nobody says a thing. Fine. Enjoy it while it lasts. You want to play dirty with me? Please. I wrote the damn rules.
You...
Rena, you've lost your damn mind! Rena, you bitch!
Whoa, Lucas. Already on your knees? How embarrassing.
Rena, you...
If you can't keep that mouth in check, I'll do it for you.
Rena, how dare you hate us?
Honestly, I like you better when you're all meek and helpless. Listen, you'd better remember your place. Push me again, and you won't like what will happen next.
Rena, come sit and eat, huh? You've had it rough out there. Tonight, we're throwing you A welcome dinner. Time to welcome you back into the family officially, huh?
Dad, she grew up in the sticks. If she embarrasses us at the event, is our reputation on the line?
Shut up. She's your sister.
Here, Vivian, have more.
Thanks, Mom.
Raina, come sit and eat.
I'm afraid Vivian will think I'm dirty. Lucas, am I allowed to sit at the table today?
Lucas, what's going on? Huh? Who told you she couldn't sit with us?
Dear, they didn't mean anything by it. Why are you getting so worked up?
You've spoiled them rotten.
Well,
Raina, come sit and eat, huh? Now that Raina's back, the engagement with the Mercers will be fulfilled by the rightful person. Vivian, Ethan's fiancée will now be Raina.
Dad, Ethan and I love each other. How can you break us up like that? Besides, Ethan would never go for someone like her. Ethan's the heir to Rivers and Rich's family. He'd never go near or back with nobody like her. Having her marry into a wealthy family? Please, she's nowhere near that league.
That's enough. This is final. The investors will be at the dinner tonight. Get yourselves ready. I don't want a single screw-up tonight. Eat up.
Raina, you don't actually think tonight's dinner is for you, right? Wake up. No one in this house actually wants you back. Dad's just using you for PR, a missing daughter storyline. Pity points. And investor leverage, that's all. Yeah, he yelled at me earlier. But guess what? As soon as we left the table, he gave me the family's heirloom jade bracelet. He even said, I'm the only heiress. I'm the one marrying into the Mercers. And you'll never be anything more than a charity case. Raina, check this out.
Vivian, don't be upset. Your dad has a plan. Don't worry. I'd never let you suffer.
Exactly. It's just for the project. Once the deal's sealed, everything will be yours. The Mercer engagement will be yours too.
Pretty, right? Probably the most expensive thing you've ever touched.
Cheap crap. Perfect for you.
Raina! Just you wait. At tonight's event, I'll make sure you're doomed!
Go ahead, dig your own grave.
So you're the backwoods nobody they dragged home.
Watch your mouth. Here, wash it out.
Ethan!
You serious? Do you even know who I am? Some nobody from the sticks thinks she can marry me? Keep dreaming! Listen up! The only woman I'll ever marry is Vivian!
Marry you? Please. Vivian likes picking up trash. I'm not into that.
You!
What? Someone like you Wouldn't even survive one swing from me. Now get lost.
Fine. I won't touch you tonight. But you just wait.
Oh, Rena, you really don't get it. You have no idea what you just threw away. There are only two families in Aurelia with real power. The Blackwoods and the Mercers. You pissed off Ethan? Congrats, you just ruined your life.
Vivian, the investors are almost here.
Got it. Helen, how's it going? All set?
Yeah, all set, Miss Vivian. That old guy is already waiting inside the room. Once Rena walks in, she'll be taken care of. The whole ballroom will see her, messing around with him in the live feed.
Perfect. She really thinks she's the queen heiress. After tonight, she'll be the biggest joke in Riverton.
Miss Rena, Mrs. Queen wants to see you in the upstairs lounge.
Sure.
Good luck.
Idiot.
Mr. Dalton, thanks for coming tonight.
My pleasure, Mr. Quinn. I helped search for your daughter, and today's her big party to welcome her back. Of course, I have to be here for it. I also brought the investment contract.
Oh?
By the way, where is Rena?
She's...
Rena? I just saw her heading upstairs with some old guy. Want me to check?
What old guy?
No idea. Probably someone she knows from back in the States. An old friend, I guess. Go on, Rena. Light the fuse. After tonight, you'll be stuck with that old creep forever.
Oh my god, look at that!
Did Miss Vivian really do that? She's got some nerve.
Wait, this isn't right. Turn it off! Turn it off right now!
This is insane.
Totally.
Did Vivian really do that?
Where is it? Who's in charge? Stop the meter! Turn it off! I said turn it off now! Later, I'll bring Rena in here. After tonight, she's basically your wife. I'll stream the whole thing live from the ballroom. Make sure you destroy her.
But Rena is a queen heiress. Are you sure this is okay?
The queen heiress? Please don't be ridiculous. She's just some hillbilly. No one here cares about her. So just do what I told you. Once it's done, I'll pay you extra.
Unbelievable. Vivian looks so sweet. Who knew she had this in her?
Poor Rena. She finally found her family, but gets stabbed in the back by the fake heiress.
Never thought Vivian had it in her to do this.
Stop playing it! I said stop now! Mom, Dad, it wasn't me.
Good luck.
It was Rena. She set the whole thing up!
Vivian!
Stay away from her! How did someone like that even catch your eye?
You ungrateful brat! Someone! Take her away and lock her up! She doesn't leave without my say-so!
No, please. Don't lock me up. Mom, I'm sorry. I know I messed up. I never should have done that. I swear I didn't mean it. I just love you so much. I was afraid you'd leave me.
Dear, she's still young. She didn't mean it. Why blow this up?
Yeah, Dad. Vivian might have said a few things, but it's not like she actually hurt Reina. Reina's the one blowing this up without thinking about the family. Embarrassing all of us.
Reina really went too far this time.
Typical. Country manners.
Vivian, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's Reina's.
It's okay, Vivian. Don't cry. We're not mad at you. Huh?
Where's Reina? Bring her here.
Don't bother. I'm right here. What a touching family scene. Truly heartwarming. Let's see if you'll still be all loving in a little while.
Reina, how could you play that in front of everyone? Do you know what this will do to Vivian? To our whole family? How is she supposed to show her face after this?
Reina, you're disgusting, vile, absolutely shameless.
Vile? I'm shameless? She set me up, and that's not vile. She tried to throw me at some old guy, and that's not shameless. She's the one who turned this dinner into a disaster. And you call me the problem? Since none of you want to watch the video, why don't we listen to the recording instead?
What? What recording?
The one where you stab the family in the back, of course.
Reina, don't you dare! Reina, you don't actually think tonight's dinner is for you, right? Wake up. No one in this house actually wants you back. Dad's just using you for PR, a missing daughter storyline, pity points, and investor leverage, that's all. Stop it. Rita, you bitch! Sister, turn it off!
Dropping the act already, huh? The sweet, gentle, oh so selfless heiress.
Wow, didn't see that coming. Turns out, Vivian's whole perfect heiress persona is fake.
Stealing someone else's life and still playing the victim. That's some next level shamelessness.
You ungrateful brat. Who taught you to talk like that? Someone! Get her out of here!
Why the rush? The show's not over. Kids learn from their parents. So if Vivian talks like that, Dad, who do you think she learned it all from?
Exactly. It's just for the project. Once the deal's sealed, everything will be yours. A Mercer engagement will be yours too.
So they used their real daughter as a PR prop?
They actually exploited a family reunion for clout. That's a whole new low.
Mr. Quinn, we're clearly not on the same page. I think that this partnership ends here.
Mr. Dalton, wait. Mr. Dalton, wait!
Mr. Quinn, please stop right here.
Dad!
Don't call me that! I don't have idiots like you in this family. You just ruined a $100 million deal! God! What did I do to deserve this?
Honey!
Dad,
Honey,
are you
someone help!
okay?
Reina, you really think you can replace me? Dream on!
Replace you? Please, I'm just here to put you right where you belong, in the gutter.
This isn't over. We'll see who wins in the end. Just you wait.
Keep that confidence. It's adorable.
Your fiancé is Reina, not Vivian. If I catch you running after Vivian again, I'll break your damn legs.
Mom, Reina's a clueless hick. She's useless. She doesn't deserve to be my wife. Marrying her would make me the joke of the city.
If you marry Vivian, that'll be the real joke. Reina? She's the real deal. Smart, sharp, and knows how to play the game. She can turn a crisis around and come out on top. That's what a real heiress looks like. Honestly, your judgment's terrible. You really have no sense. I'll go set the engagement with the Quinns myself. Let's go.
Mom!
Hello there, gorgeous.
In another life, this trash was the one who beat Reina to death. Try laying a hand on a woman again, and you won't be able to walk away with everything intact. Get lost!
You ungrateful brat, get on your knees!
Dad!
Shut it! You get on your knees too! Both of you are useless. Elaine, bring me the whip. Huh? Fine! I'm teaching you two a lesson, a real one. $100 million deal, gone just like that. I ought to beat the hell out of both of you.
Dear, hit me instead. I failed to raise them right. Vivian's a girl. She can't take that kind of beating.
Dad, everything was fine. Until Reina showed up. Ever since then, it's been one disaster after another. Dad, she's a curse. We should just send her back where she came from.
Exactly, dear. The deal's gone anyway. Honestly, maybe she should just go back. Vivian's the one we raised for 20 years. Reina? Someone like her would never be grateful. Vivian? Lucas? Get up. Last night was a mess. Go back to your rooms and rest.
Get out of my sight. Back to your rooms.
Yes, Dad.
Look at them.
Hey, Hick. Did you hear that? You are about to get kicked out of this house.
Oh, really? Funny. I don't think so.
Mr. Quinn, Mrs. Quinn.
Mrs. Mercer, you could have called ahead. I would have come out to greet you.
Mr. Quinn, Mrs. Quinn, I'm here today to discuss the engagement date and details.
Oh, this is...
Just a little something from our family.
Hear that? Rena, what belongs to me stays with me. No one's taking it.
Great. I'll have Vivian come over.
Vivian? Oh, no. We're here for the real Quinn heiress, Rena.
Rena? But she grew up in the sticks.
I actually think she's perfect. She's sharp, smart, brave, and decisive. Her looks are the least interesting thing about her. She's the only one fit to marry into our family. And honestly, Mrs. Quinn, you're quite something. I've never seen a mother fight harder for a fake daughter than her own blood. I've never seen a mother fight harder for a fake daughter than her own blood.
Oh, of course I care about Rena as well. I just worry she doesn't know the rules.
Oh, she knows them far better than Vivian ever has. Mrs. Quinn, you're shockingly calm for someone who just watched Vivian flush 100 million down the drain. Props to you.
You may be stupid, but you did get one thing right. What belongs to me stays with me. No one's taking it.
Smart, sharp, brave and decisive. Her, oh, you Billy. Fine. Let's see what she's really made of. Rena, I'll make sure you regret this.
Hey, it's okay. You know I'd never marry that bumpkin. You're the one I actually care about. I'll talk to my mom right now. I'll end the engagement.
No! I want you to end it. Just now yet. Do it at the engagement party. In front of everyone. She humiliated me. I'll make her pay for it. Ethan, you'll help me, right?
Of course. If she messes with you, she messes with me. At the party, she's gonna regret every second of it.
I knew it. You're always the best to me.
This tastes worse than whatever awful thing Ryden made me drink. Why do people here like this stuff? I wonder how Ryden and the guys are doing. I disappeared so suddenly. They're probably freaking out looking for me.
Richard, I never expected you to acknowledge me publicly. I can accept working like a mule for the Quinn family for 22 years, but our daughter shouldn't suffer like I did. You promised me. Everything in this family would belong to Vivian! Why should the marriage with the Mercers go to Raina?
Keep your voice down. I told you everything will go to you and Vivian. As for the marriage, nothing is final yet. At the engagement party in 2 days, make Raina mess up. Mr. Mercer Sr. will naturally start to dislike her. Whether this engagement goes through ultimately depends on him. So don't worry about it, huh?
This family really is something.
Oh, there.
This pair of mother and daughter, one's crying in Richard's arms, and the other is sobbing in Elaine's. How interesting.
I grew up with Ethan. Now that we're being torn apart, it feels like my heart's being ripped out. It's one thing to give you Dad and look us up to someone else. But now I have to give away the man I love most too. What's the point of living anymore? I might as well just die.
Wait! You want to die? I'll call the funeral services right now.
Raina, Vivian's heartbroken. Stop making things worse. Since you're here, I have something to tell you. These are all my properties. Since you're already engaged to Ethan, all of this will become Vivian's wedding gifts in the future. You don't have a problem with that, right?
I do.
You've already taken Vivian's fiancé. Who are you to object to this? Raina, don't be greedy.
If I can't say no, then why even ask me? Are you all that bored? She did something wrong, yet you still want to protect your reputation? You're really big-hearted, Lucas. I hope one day, when someone takes what belongs to you, you can be this generous too.
What is she trying to say? Does she know something? No way. All these years, Elaine and Lucas have never noticed anything. Raina just came back. There's no way she'd know. This woman. I need to find a way to kick her out of the family soon. Otherwise, she'll only bring trouble. Raina, what happened at the engagement party was my fault. I'm sorry. If you're angry, take it out on me. Please don't blame Mom, Dad, and Lucas anymore. I know you feel wronged. You can yell at me or hit me. I can take it.
How annoying.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing as she says. Vivian, didn't you tell me to hit you?
If this makes you feel better, that stops you from blaming the rest of them, I'll take it.
Then you'd better toughen up.
Vivian, come on, get up. Does it hurt?
Raina, are you okay? Are you alright?
Raina, you're completely out of control. Vivian already apologized to you. How could you still lay a hand on her?
Raina, you are a lunatic. You're just jealous of her. Vivian, you're okay. With me and Mom here, we won't let her bully you.
How foolish.
Bitch, you won't stay cocky for long. After the engagement party, get ready to pack your things and get out.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Speak.
Your Highness, based on the Grand Seer's divination, General Gale should be in the direction of Riverton.
Leave at once to find her. There's no time to waste.
Yes, Your Highness.
Raina, this bank is full of high society elites. If you know your place, you still have time to leave. That way, you won't become a joke later.
Oh. Vivian, so this is the hick who won't leave your place?
You're a joke. Nothing you do will ever change that. How annoying. Why do I keep running into pests wherever I go?
You bitch! Who are you calling a pest?
Obviously. I meant all of you.
Just because you're getting engaged to Ethan doesn't mean I can't do anything to...
Vivian, who is she anyway? How is she that strong?
She's nothing special. She spent a few years doing farm work, so it's all just brute strength. Did I tell you to splash her? Do it already!
I'm too scared to. Do it yourself. She's terrifying.
Useless.
Why don't you do it then? You're always ordering people around. Let's go.
If Rena show up like a mess in front of Mr. Mercer Sr., you'll definitely dislike her. Thinking of becoming Ethan's wife? In your dreams.
Back for more trouble, I see.
Rena.
Why is Vivian so reckless?
Mr. Mercer Sr., I'm so sorry. I'll clean you up right now.
So clumsy. You don't act like a refined young lady at all. Get out. From now on, you're not allowed to attend any banquets. Get lost. Mr. Mercer Sr., I'm sorry for the fright. When we get home, I'll discipline her properly.
It's time you taught her some manners.
Yes, of course. I'll set her straight. Get out already.
You brought this onto yourself.
This banquet just started. Rena, don't get too cocky.
Mom, Dad, this is terrible. Dad, something bad happened. The painting we got from Mr. Mercer Sr. has gone missing.
The real show has just started. Rena, you're done for.
Is that so? Then I'll wait and see.
How could it go missing? It's Mr. Mercer Sr.'s favorite painting. It's the only surviving masterpiece of General Freya Gale of the Arden dynasty. It's worth a fortune.
Go look for it now.
It was her. Rena stole the painting. Do you even know how much effort Vivian put in to acquire the painting that Mr. Mercer Sr. loves? Do you know how hard it is to find an original work by General Gale? You did this out of jealousy, didn't you? You're afraid the Mercers would prefer Vivian over you and take away your engagement. So you resorted to stealing. That's completely unreasonable.
She's from the sticks. How would she know the value of that painting?
She's barely educated. She'll never appreciate Jen Gale's work. If Ethan really marries someone like her, it'll be an absolute joke.
Rena, I know you don't like me, but you shouldn't steal the gift I prepared.
Rena, where'd you hide the painting?
Rena, I know we owe you a lot, but today is such an important occasion. Stop being reckless and stubborn, okay?
Why are you so sure that I'm the thief?
If it wasn't you, then who else? Only someone as clueless as you would dare touch a priceless treasure like that, huh?
I found it. These scraps were found in the trash can. Mr. Lucas, look!
Oh my god! She actually destroyed General Gale's painting! She lost it!
Rena's jealousy is unbelievable. That painting was worth her fortune. How could she destroy it?
Uncultured people are scary. Does she even know what she's done?
Rena, if we had known you'd act like this, we never would have brought you back. How could I have had a child as reckless and clueless as you?
Mom,
You expect me to marry a woman like that? I'll become a joke.
Yeah, if it were me, I wouldn't marry a dumb hick like her. A pretty face isn't enough. You need brains too.
Besides, Vivian was raised to be an heiress. How could some hick compare? Raina's gotten herself into some serious trouble today.
Grandpa, I don't care. I'm breaking up the engagement.
Getting dumped in public like this, no Riverton scout would dare to marry her after this.
Raina, you destroyed General Gale's masterpiece. Hurry up and beg for Mr. Mercer Sr.'s forgiveness.
Exactly. Apologize already.
Apologize.
Say you're sorry.
Say you're sorry.
A collective assault, huh? Then let us see who ends up winning in the end. You're right. I destroyed the painting.
She didn't destroy the painting. Why would she admit to it? But even if she had denied it, it wouldn't have mattered. I've already destroyed the security footage, and her freedom points are on the torn pieces. She's smart for once. You're done for.
It really was her. She destroyed such a valuable piece, but is acting so brazen about it.
She's from the sticks after all.
So it really was her. Mom, I'll never marry a woman like her.
Perfect. I'm not interested in a man like you either.
You!
Raina, why did you destroy the painting?
That's because it's a fake.
How could Vivian have prepared a fake painting?
The painting cost me $50 million at an overseas auction. Frina, you don't really say anything to frame me.
Vivian studied cultural relic authentication. She's a professional. And I grew up traveling and collecting antiques. With that, I know how to spot a fake. If you're going to lie, at least come up with something believable.
Exactly. Grandpa, I bought that painting from the auction with Vivian. There's no way it's a fake.
Is that so? You spent $50 million on a fake? All those years of education really went to waste. But then again, you can't even hold a bottle steady. It's hardly surprising you'd do something so stupid. You grew up collecting antiques, yet you can't even spot a fake. How blind and foolish of you. As for you, you're plain stupid. I have nothing else to say.
Rena! Fine. Since you said that painting is a fake, then show us the proof. Do you think people will believe you just because you said it?
The proof is, the real painting is with me.
What foolish talk. The one and only piece was destroyed by Lucas.
What is it? You don't believe me? If you don't, look at what's on the table. Mr. Mercer Sr., you're an expert in antique paintings. I'm sure you can tell what's real and what's fake right away.
All right then. I want to see how you're able to spin this.
Raina, you brought a fake to fool my grandpa? Look how angry you've made him.
It's real. This painting is real. I've never seen a piece kept in such perfect condition. I spent my whole life studying General Gale's work. Only this piece is completely flawless.
What? Painting is real?
If Raina's painting is real, then the one Vivian brought is fake.
Oh my goodness. She really tried to pass off a fake to fool Mr. Mercer Sr. Vivian sure has some nerve.
Vivian, what's going on?
No way! It can't be! The actual painting was
Clearly what?
It was clearly...
Should I say it for you? Do you think it's strange? The real painting was already destroyed by the two of you. So how did it show up here? Vivian, you're really bold, aren't you? To set me up. You even ruined such a priceless piece. If Lucas hadn't had a moment of clarity and made things right in time, the painting would have been lost for good.
Vivian, what's going on?
Lucas actually let Rena buy him off.
After all, he and I are related by blood. And you're nothing but an outsider.
Lucas, you betrayed me. Fine. Then don't think you'll have it easy. No, Dad. I never meant to destroy it. It was Lucas. He said we should ruin the painting and blame Arena. This has nothing to do with me.
Dad!
You ungrateful brat. How dare you!
Dad! I didn't do it! Vivian begged me to ruin Reina's engagement party. It was her!
Lucas, how could you say that about me? You said you were afraid Rena would take all of your shares and we should use the chance to drive her away.
Enough! You disgraceful brats! Get on your knees! I'll personally teach the two of you a lesson! I spoiled you too much before. That's why you've become so reckless!
Dear, there are so many people here. The kids...
Dad, this one's easy to use.
No one's stopping me today! You two worthless brats, it's one thing to fight at home, but now you've caused a scene in front of Mr. Mercer Sr.? I'm gonna give the two of you a good beating today! Move aside!
No! Mom!
On your knees! Kneel!
Dad! Dad, don't! Dad, don't hit me! God! God! God!
You!
Dad, I know I messed up. Please don't hit me. Mom, please talk to Dad. Just say I was your favorite daughter and that you'd protect me forever. Mom!
Brace yourself.
Vivian, the painting the two of you ruined was the real thing. It's a shame, really. You never expected that I'm General Freya Gale of the Arden dynasty herself, did you? You brought this on yourself, so enjoy the consequences.
If this happens again, you'll be kicked out of the Quinn family! Huh?
All right. Don't cry anymore.
You bitch! I'll make you pay for this!
Reina! I clearly tore up the real painting. Where did the one you had come from?
I thought you siblings were closer than that. I never expected one painting to turn you against each other.
You're asking for death. I... No.
Useless. Come back after you've had proper training.
Reina, did you think your little mind games could ever come between me and Lucas? All my life, I've been the queen's favorite and most pampered daughter. Even if I mess up, Lucas and Mom will always forgive me without question. Even if you hang around here, so what? You'll never get the kind of love they give me. Why doesn't anything get through to her? One more thing. Even if the Mercers accept you as Ethan's fiancé, it still changes nothing. After all, Ethan only has his eyes for me. Tell me, why is a bumpkin like you forcing your way into our world? No one here will love you. You are the most useless one here. Don't you get it?
Only the weak will beg for love. And I could crush you with my bare hands. What is this?
This is the Ardeen Dynasty Antiquities auction. He's a Thanet himself. He'll bid on the Ardeen pendant and give it to me. After all, I'm the only one worthy of being his fiancé.
You'd better not touch that pendant.
You hick. Keep pretending. You're finally panicking, huh? Oh.
Vivian, Reina, let bygones be bygones. From now on, you two must get along. Got it? Your father and I treat all of you equally. From now on, you two must be close. Family should understand each other. You can't argue anymore, or everyone will mock us.
Equally, huh? Fine. Since we're talking about equality, you've spent a lot of money on Vivian over the years. I've roughly done the numbers. You've spent no less than 50 million on her. How much will you give me?
Reina, why do you want so much money?
Mom, actually, I have my eye on a pendant. Reina wants it too. But I'm not the one buying the pendant. Ethan insists on buying it for me. So it's not my fault.
Reina, why do you keep stealing what belongs to others?
I'm not like Vivian. I wouldn't do such an awful thing. She stole my parents, and now she wants my fiancé. It's so strange. I'm curious, which one of you does she get this awful trait from? It can't be the two of you, right? Helen? Look, it's like she was raised by Helen. They're both clumsy and cunning.
Reina, if you really like these things, I'll give them all to you. Besides, Mom buys me a lot of jewelry every year. I have so many that I can't possibly wear them all. You can take them all if you want. You don't have to target Helen like this.
Vivian is right. Reina, we're not refusing to give you cash. You just don't understand these things. So there's no point in buying that pendant.
Enough. Quit arguing. Reina, this card has $3 million. Here, Take this.
Dad, you...
Keep your mouth shut. Let's eat.
Reina, my mother left me this pendant. This is for you. From now on, you'll be my crown princess.
I don't want to be the crown princess. I want to be a general and your right-hand woman. I want to protect our home and make sure there's no more injustice.
Reina, he appeased you with only $3 million. How much of a hick are you? My annual expenses are so much more than that.
You can't even spare a bit of your wealth and luxury for the real Reina.
Our parents have always been generous to me. Reina, Mom and Dad are the ones who refused you. Why are you taking it out on me?
I never wanted money. I just want to see you fall from grace. I want the real Reina to rest in peace and give the bad guys what they deserve.
Dream on. You're just a woman with nothing to her name. What makes you think you can beat me?
You should be glad. This era has laws. Or else, you'd be long dead.
Your Highness, we're holding the auction as scheduled. What if we still can't find General Gale? After all, we don't have much time left in this era. We must leave when this burns out. If General Gale doesn't show up...
She will. The Arden dynasty needs her. And so do I.
This pendant belonged to General Freya Gale of the Arden dynasty. Legend has it this pendant saved her from death and was badly damaged because of it. There are also rumors that this pendant was a token of love between her and Crown Prince Ryden Blackwood.
Reina, you really showed up?
Reina, don't tell me you're here for me. Huh? Goodness. I've already said I don't want you. Hey, are you sucking up to me because your family doesn't want you? Let me tell you, don't even try.
See that?
See what?
The man in the mirror. He's disgusting. I despise him.
You!
Is your hand better now?
So you're the bumpkin they dragged home.
Hmm?
You despise me? No one in Riverton would marry you! A woman like you only deserves to marry a poor, spineless loser. I won this pendant. Vivian, only a woman like you deserves the world's best pendant. You're not like a certain someone who can't even compare to you.
Ethan, I know you love me most.
But this young lady has already bought it.
Ethan.
This hick can't steal what's mine. How much did she pay? I'll pay double.
This woman is so lucky. Her boyfriend spoils her so much.
Are you envious? You can only dream of having a rich boyfriend like him.
Vivian, are you enjoying my fiancé's money?
What? This man isn't her boyfriend? She stole her fiancé, but she's still so arrogant.
She's so shameless.
These two are repulsive.
Shut the hell up! Say another word, and I'll rip your tongue out!
What? You can't dish it out, but you can't take it? Do it! I dare you!
How embarrassing! Vivian's acting like a shrew now. On the other hand, Raina's nothing like what she described. Take my card. I'm buying it.
Reina, your man wants to buy me things. What can you do? This pendant is mine. Why are you standing there? Hurry up and hand it over!
Sorry, miss. Someone offered $2,000 to buy the pendant.
2,000?
That's right. A man bought this pendant to give it to Miss Reina. Miss Reina, you're now the owner of this pendant. He also said a pretty lady like you deserves the best. The pendant should return to its owner.
Deserves the best? Are you insane? Who spent so much money to buy her this pendant?
Where's this man now?
Come with me.
I want to see who this man really is.
Hello, General Gale.
Comrade Wright, get up. You don't need to kneel here.
General Gale, I finally found you.
I can't believe you. I was wondering why you were so confident. So you've hooked up with an old man. You're dead meat.
How dare this woman cheat on me? I won't show her mercy.
Get on your knees.
Why should I do that?
Why? You have some nerve to ask that. Don't you know what you've done? You're having an affair with an old man in broad daylight. You've embarrassed the Mercers. How dare you do such a despicable thing behind our backs?
Reina, even if you don't have money, you can't just hook up with an old man. Mom and Dad are important people in Riverton. Now that you've done this, they can't even show their faces.
Reina, you really have no shame.
Mr. and Mrs. Quinn, we Mercers will not tolerate such a despicable woman. I've talked with my family. I want to break it off with Reina and marry Vivian.
Vivian and my fiancé are being lovey-dovey in broad daylight. They're just true love and inseparable. What about me? I just helped someone else, but I'm despicable and shameless. So in this family, everything the unloved child does is wrong. Is being unloved my only crime?
Reina, you're still making excuses. You've already Embarrassed us, Quins!
Me embarrass you? Fine. I can leave now.
Do you think you can scare us like that? You're in the wrong. And this is how you're acting? Security! Come on, throw her things out. From this day on, you are no longer my daughter. From now on, Vivian is the only daughter we have.
Mrs. Quinn, I hope you don't regret this.
Having you is the biggest regret of my life.
Mr. and Mrs. Quinn, the Blackwoods are here.
What? The Blackwoods?
The reclusive family with a long lineage. And also the world's richest family?
The Blackwoods? What are they doing here?
People like us can't ever meet people like them. Raina, go back to your room. Don't embarrass us. Go away!
Grandpa has tried to visit the Blackwoods many times, but they've always refused. But now they're visiting the Quinns? I must take this chance to show them what I can do.
Come with me to welcome them.
Did you not hear him, hillbilly? Go back to your room. We can't afford to offend that big shot.
Is this how a top-tier wealthy family acts?
How grandiose.
He's so cool.
When I see him, I have the urge to kneel down.
Your reputation precedes you, sir. Nice to meet you. May I ask why you're here today? For a contract or...
A proposal. A proposal.
Mom, did you hear that? Mr. Blackwell wants to propose to me. He must have seen the photos and videos that I posted. I'll be the daughter-in-law of the Blackwoods. I'll be the wife of the world's richest man.
Vivian, didn't you say you'd marry me?
You? Ethan, are you kidding me? With the Blackwoods here, I don't care about your family's meager assets. I'm not an idiot. I won't push aside the scion of the Blackwoods for you.
But you told me yourself. You said you liked me. You said you liked me and not my family's money.
Ethan, you should take a good look at yourself. I don't want someone Rena dumped.
Vivian. You're jumping ship now! I'll beat your ass!
Ethan! My sister is a Blackwood now. If you hurt her, you'll need to bear the consequences.
Fine. Fine. Fine! I never thought you'd be this way. From now on, the Mercers are cutting ties. With the Quinn.
Take care.
So be it. No one cares.
Mr. Blackwood, you need gifts to propose. What are...
The first box contains a deed for an island. The second box contains an antique worth $100,000. The third box contains a necklace worth $100,000. The fourth box contains a deed to a commercial building. The fifth box contains a black card worth $100,000. That's $500,000 in total. What do you think?
Very good.
I approve of this. I've never seen such a handsome man. I'll marry you.
Who are you?
The one you're looking for. I'm the daughter of the queens. Vivian Queen.
Scram.
Aren't you proposing to me? I'm the daughter of the queens.
Mr. Blackwood is talking about Ms. Reyna. Who do you think you are? Sir, don't you only have one daughter?
Yeah, I only have one.
Then where's Ms. Reyna?
She's inside.
Lead the way.
Come with me.
Mom, why is he marrying Rena? That must be mistaken. I can't be Rena. How could that hick possibly know such a big shot?
Yeah, Rena grew up in the Hicks. How could she possibly know a Blackwood? He must have made a mistake.
Let's head inside first. Huh?
Rena, even if they're looking for you, I'll ruin this engagement.
She's here.
미소 짓는 너를 보면 기분 좋은 꿈을 꾼 것 같아 설레이는 내 마음이 낯설기만 해
Reyna.
너의 눈을 바라보며 두려웠던 물들이 먼지처럼 가볍게 날아가 버려
Mr. Blackwood.
Reyna, I finally found you. How have you been?
Oh, goodness, Mr. Blackwood, I didn't know you were old friends. She's blessed to know someone as great as you.
Yeah, Reyna is so lucky to have met you.
You're wrong. I'm the lucky one to know an extraordinary woman like Reyna.
This hick sure can leave an impression. Even Mr. Blackwood is under her spell.
In that case, let's get to the point. Let's talk about the marriage.
Hang on! Rena is a despicable woman. She's hooking up and having affairs with other men. Someone like her doesn't deserve to marry into a family like yours.
What did you say?
Mr. Blackwood, I saw it with my own eyes. Rena was seeing another man, despite being engaged to the Mercers. Huh? The pendant she's wearing is a gift from him. Rena, what more do you have to say? What a jester. You...
The other man you're talking about is me.
Huh? But she was holding another man outside the auction hall. I have photos. Rena, how will you explain this?
I am the man in the photo. I almost tripped and fell while giving Miss Reyna a message. Fortunately, I didn't get hurt, because she grabbed me. I never thought you'd blow such a trivial thing out of proportion. It seems that Miss Reyna hasn't been doing well in your family.
Hey, Vivian, how could you speak nonsense? Huh? Go back to your room.
You keep stopping this proposal, since you don't want this marriage. We're leaving.
No, wait. Mr. Blackwood, there's no way we'd refuse you. This is a misunderstanding. Vivian was just spouting nonsense. After this, I'll properly discipline her.
Bertrand, how do we punish those who spread rumors and slander others?
With a slap.
Your daughter slandered me. Sir, shouldn't you give me an explanation? Will your daughter slap herself, or will my men do it for her?
Dad!
Mr. Blackwood, Vivian has no ill will. She just...
I don't have ill will either. I'm just standing up for my woman. Since you're so protective of her, why don't you slap her?
Oh, Reyna, I didn't discipline Vivian right. Just show Vivian mercy, all right? I swear, this won't happen again. I beg of you.
Vivian, when will you slap yourself? I don't have much patience.
Reyna, don't push your luck.
Am I now? Why don't you take her punishment then?
You bastard. You keep causing trouble. Get on your knees and slap yourself, or else you must leave the family.
Mom!
Vivian, just apologize to Reyna. Huh?
Put down the gifts, and let Mr. Quinn check them.
The Blackwoods really are a wealthy and powerful family. You sure don't hold back. Reyna's gonna be happy with you. Put them away.
Hang on. I'm no longer a Quinn now. So the Quinns can't accept the wedding gifts. You guys, take the gifts back.
Reyna, you can't say that. Blood is thicker than water. You can't just cut ties with us. You'll always be our daughter.
Mr. and Mrs. Quinn, you don't seem to have a good memory. Have you forgotten what you said just now?
Do you think you can scare us like that? You're in the wrong. And this is how you're acting? Security, throw her things out. From now on, you're no longer my daughter. Vivian is the only daughter we have.
Mrs. Quinn, I hope you don't regret this.
Having you is the biggest regret of my life.
Mrs. Quinn, you said you won't regret it.
Reyna, no matter what, Mom suffered so much to bring you into this world. How can you be so ungrateful?
But she never asked you to bring her into this world. She never asked to be a Quinn. Let's go.
Mr. Blackwood. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're finished. We called off our engagement with the Mercers, and we've offended Mr. Blackwood.
Dear.
This is all your fault. Why on earth did you cut ties with her? Why the hell did you kick her out? We're doomed now. We've fallen from grace. Are you happy now?
Dad!
Don't call me that. You brat. If you two had treated her better, this wouldn't have happened.
You're blaming me? Richard, didn't you also want her gone? You brought her back just for your reputation, to maintain your image as a loving father. You pretend to be nice on the surface, but in reality, you despise Raina more than anyone else for growing up in the Hicks. She wants to leave, fine. I still have Vivian. And Lucas.
Mom, that hick Raina can go wherever she wants. Vivian and I will never leave you.
Rena, just why you managed to win the Blackwood's favor? What about me? I even lost my engagement to the Mercers. If I can get what I want, neither can you. You are dead. Your Highness, how did you find this place?
By chance.
General Gale, His Highness is...
Shut it.
There seems to be more to the story. Commander Wright, you're one of my men. Just listen to me. Tell me.
Don't you dare.
Your Highness, this isn't Ardent Dynasty. That won't work on him. Commander Wright, tell me, or else I'll punish you.
Yes, ma'am. After you went missing, His Highness led a search party throughout the entire dynasty. He even secretly searched the neighboring countries. His Highness ended up infiltrating an enemy camp to find your whereabouts, resulting in many injuries.
Enough.
Keep talking.
We searched for you for a whole year, but we couldn't find you. In that year, His Highness was consumed with worry, and he grew thin and haggard. But then, the Grand Seer noticed your presence. His Highness, he offered 20 years of his life, excessively praying for your safety and lifelong peace. Then, the Grand Seer discovered that your soul had appeared in this alternate dimension.
That's why I ended up here after being ambushed and falling off that cliff. It's all thanks to Raiden. Raiden, why did you stake 20 years of your life? Are you stupid?
It's okay. The Grand Seer said I could live until I was 100. Losing 20 years is nothing.
Raiden, did you come to propose?
Rena, just die already. Once you're dead, no one else will take away what's mine.
There's a saying in this era. Oh, right. My ship is going to have a happy ending.
Why did you just grab me? With my skills, I could have dodged that. They don't call me an invincible general for nothing.
I know you're strong, but I can't bear the pain of losing you again. Even if that's unlikely, I can't accept it. Oh, by the way, what did you say?
Nothing.
When will we go home? Everyone misses you. I miss you too.
I haven't helped Raina. It's still not the time. But it'll be over soon. Soon we can go home.
Vivian, you huge fool! How could you do this to yourself? If anything happens to you, I won't be able to live! Doctor, I beg of you, you must save my daughter. I'll do anything it takes to save her. I just want her alive and well.
Don't worry, we'll do our best.
I blame Reina. It's that Jinx's fault. If we hadn't brought her back, this wouldn't have happened.
Doctor, how's my daughter?
I'm sorry. We did the best we could. Her injuries are severe, and she has brain trauma. We saved her life, but she'll never wake up again.
Mom. Mom.
Hello, are you Vivian's family? The patient had a family photo in her pocket. You should have it. She's so young. What a shame.
I'm not like Vivian. I wouldn't do such an awful thing. She stole my parents, and now she wants my fiancé. It's so strange. I'm curious, which one of you does she get this awful trait from? It can't be the two of you. Right? Helen? Look, it's like she was raised by Helen. They're both clumsy and cunning.
What's going on here?
I get it now. Vivian is Helen and Richard's daughter. I get it now. All these years. Those two have been making a fool of me. So they were the ones who sent Reina away. They did all this so they could openly raise their secret child. This is why Helen always took care of Vivian. That's why Richard dotes on Vivian so much. I was the fool, the dunce. I was the fool.
Mom! Mom!
Mrs. Quinn! Where's Vivian? Where is she now? Is she okay? Where is she now? Oh!
Elaine, what on earth are you doing?
Feeling bad for your lover?
What are you talking about?
You're a family. You three are a family. Then what about me? Huh? The daughter I painstakingly carried. What about her? You're the reason for Reina's suffering and hardship over the years. It's your fault that I was torn apart. from my daughter! My life is ruined! It's ruined! It's ruined!
You're throwing a fit over one photo. You've gone mad! Lucas, take your mom home.
Dad. A photo can't prove anything. But what about your blood types? Why does Vivian have a rare blood type like you?
Mrs. Quinn, you must be mistaken. I've looked after Vivian her whole life. I really like her. So I took this photo with her. It's my fault. I'm in the wrong. But things between Mr. Quinn and me are really not what you think.
There are many people with the same blood type. It's just a coincidence. That can't prove Vivian is my daughter. You must have gone mad. I'll have someone take you to the mental hospital.
If a photo and blood types won't do, what about a DNA test? Mr. Quinn, is this enough to prove your relationship?
Richard Quinn is Vivian Quinn's biological father. Helen Barrett is Vivian Quinn's biological mother. You've lied to me and my mother for so many years. I'm gonna kill you, you bastard!
You brat, how dare you hit me? I'll kill you!
Helen, where do you think you're running off to? Are you going abroad to be with your new lover?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? I'll spell it out for you. Mr. Quinn, you schemed against your wife, abandoned your daughter, and beat your son for this woman's sake. But you don't know this. Your woman has already colluded with an outsider to steal your company's core secrets and transfer all of its assets.
What did you say?
Don't believe me? See for yourself.
Let me go!
You vicious woman! How dare you take away all my money? You even colluded with someone to steal my company's core secrets. Are you trying to ruin my family?
You wouldn't give me a proper title. You thought I'd stay with you for so many years without getting anything from it? I deserve all of that. I deserve it.
You bitch!
Mr. Quinn, you're suspected of intentional assault. Please, come with us.
Raina! Hey, Raina, my dear daughter, you must help me. The Blackwoods are powerful people. They must have a way to get me out. Raina, please help me. If I go to jail, you won't have a father anymore. Let's just live our lives as a family, all right? You just help me. Give me another chance. Just one chance.
Give you a chance? No one gave Rainer a chance. Before she died a tragic death.
Raina, My dear daughter.
Your daughter? She died the night you took her from the hospital and abandoned her on the street. And you'll spend the rest of your life lamenting your failures behind bars.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Quinn, play with fire and you'll get burnt. Cross the line and you ruin yourself.
Raina! I'm sorry, Raina. I let you down. I was a fool. I made you suffer. I regret it. I regret not taking better care of you. That gave Helen a chance for her plan to succeed. I regret cherishing Vivian as if she were my own. I regret pushing you away. How could I be so foolish? How could I put my own daughter through this suffering? If you'll just give me another chance, I swear I won't make the same mistakes.
Raina, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have treated you that way. I'm a bastard. I'm an ignorant and treacherous fool. I'm just inhumane.
Raina, don't go. Give me another chance. I'll make it up to you.
Unfortunately, the Raina Quinn who used to beg for your love is long gone. No thanks. I have my own path to take. Take care of yourself.
Raina!
Raiden, I'm so tired.
This is the first time I've heard my dear general say that. Want my shoulder to lean on?
Okay. Raina, do you still have any regrets? Thank you, my brave general. Do you remember what you said when you gave me this pendant?
I said, my mother left me this pendant. By giving it to you, I wanted to make you my crown princess.
Then do you remember what my answer was?
You said you didn't want to be that. You wanted to be a general and my right-hand woman. You wanted to protect our home and make sure there was no more injustice.
But now, I have a different answer. I want to be a general and your right-hand woman. I want to protect our home and make sure there is no more injustice. I want to love the world and its people. I also want to love someone
You